Board of Supervisors is in session for the budget hearing for the year 2008-2009, and at this time we'll take roll call, please.
It's Monday, August 25th at 9:09 a.m. Supervisor Delbar?
Here.
Supervisor Pinches?
Here.
Supervisor Smith?
Here.
Supervisor Colfax?
Here.
Chair Wattenberger?
Here. And at this time I'd like to invite Mr. Wagonette to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, and as this is a public hearing, I'll now ask for, has public notice been established for this?
Yes, we do have proper notice.
Okay, and I'll open the public hearing at this time for the final budget deliberations for Mendocino County. And as we go through the day, we'll first have a presentation from the staff on the budget, and then I'll take public comment and then take comment from the board. That'll probably lead us into lunchtime with those three opportunities, and then we'll move into the actual budget by budget items this afternoon. So that's the procedure for the day, and I will now turn it over to Ms. Glassy from the CEO's office.
Allison Glassy, Assistant CEO. Well, welcome to the final budget hearings, and as Chair Wattenberger laid out, we're going to kind of start general and then get more specific as we move on through the day. And the goal is to be able to, by the end of the day, reach the point of board deliberations and be able to then move forward with the budget. If more time is needed, this will continue to tomorrow, and I suppose beyond that, if absolutely needed. But we hope to be able to answer questions as we go along and to move through the entire budget. We will start off with the Auditor Controller Meredith Ford talking about the closeout from last fiscal year, which is 2007-08, and then talking about what that leads to in terms of fund balance carryover for 2008-09, which is our current fiscal year and the subject of our budget. And then she will talk about revenue projections for this particular year, 2008-09. We'll go from that into PowerPoint that has a lot of reference material in it, but I will not be repeating materials previously given to the board. They're there for reference. I will be focusing more on items that are unique to the 2008-09 budget. And then we'll go from there to the spreadsheet so that you can see where we are and the decision-making process. And then from there, and that will all be kind of general. It will be talking about the county budget as a whole. From there, as Chair Wattenberger said, there would be public comment, and we will focus on departmental issues as the board is interested in the afternoon. So if there aren't any questions, then I will let Meredith start off with the revenue side.
Good morning, Meredith Ford, Auditor Controller. I'd like to go over Budget Unit 1000's final numbers for 2007-2008. I've given you a handout which just lists the generalities of which line items were significantly over or under. To recap, the current secured is over $373,000. That was primarily due to an inability to calculate the return from the Fort Bragg Redevelopment Agency. Prior secured was up $1.1 million, and that's primarily due to the increased delinquencies from the year before due to foreclosures and those kinds of things, the lagging economy, so on and so forth. Sales tax did come in at over what we expected. Room tax also came in a little bit over, which surprised me completely. And the VLF and triple flip were up $476,000 over what the budget was, primarily due to the VLF calculation not being readily available at the time the budget was passed. Tobacco revenues came in a little bit higher, and mental health's A87 costs also were higher than what was actually put in the budget. On the flip side, public safety sales tax came in under $148,000. Again, I was surprised that it actually got that high. Timber tax came in at less than what was budgeted by $38,000. Property transfer tax is the most telling number, I think, due to the lagging economy again and home sales and such. It was down significantly, and I really think that's probably going to continue. I may have to take a look at that in the 2008-2009 budget again. Other things that contributed to offset the good revenue line items are the timber harvest, $300,000 wasn't realized, and the Mill Creek insurance reimbursement wasn't realized as well. In 2007-2008, that's still kind of an unknown at this point. It's not concrete enough to be able to put in last year's numbers. With regard to, well, we can flip to the other sheet. The fund balance carryover for June 30th of 2008 is $548,000. There is